plenty of cold rain to go around in our area today, but fortunately, it's not going to last too much longer. Looks like mid to late afternoon hours, we'll be getting rid of that to the east. But right now, it's everywhere, man. There's cold rain just covering the area. We've got a couple of these little spots of possibly heavier rain that you can see there. Nothing severe. Looks like we could have just a few areas of some very quick downpours. I'm not expecting any kind of flooding issues today. These showers are moving very, very quickly. So by the time it's there, it's gone. And in between these showers, there probably is just some drizzly conditions, that kind of thing. But for the most part, just light to moderate rain. Could be a downpour or two, but I haven't heard any thunder today. I haven't heard reports of that. Just a cold, rainy day out across the area today. Forecast highs are kind of where we're at right now. We just won't warm up. We're right around the mid 40s. I'm looking at 46 degrees right now on my thermometer here at the studio. That may be a degree or two warm. I get a little radiating heat off the roof there, so that's not always been reliable. Forecast lows tonight, though. We're looking at mid to low 30s. Some places could drop closer to the freezing point tonight, but for the most part, I think most of us are in the mid 30s overnight tonight. Here's this system, and we're not looking at any kind of wintry precipitation. All that's going to stay north of the Red River here. So could be a little bit of a wintry precipitation here in the Panhandle, and then parts of western Oklahoma there. That'll continue to move off to the east. We're just going to have rain. So there's been a couple of reports of some kind of frozen precipitation this morning. I don't think there's any kind of merit to that. Sometimes if you're looking at the really light rain, it falls fairly slowly, and so it can look like something wintry, but we really haven't had any of that. You can also have cold enough ice drops, or snow drops rather, that feel like ice pellets. So I don't think we're looking at anything wintry today. If there was, it would be extremely isolated. But the fact of the matter is, temperatures are just too warm. It's warm on the surface, warm aloft. There's just really no chance for that in our area. So here's 1 p.m. today. Still plenty of rain across the area. And as we get to 3 o'clock, though, you can see a light at the end of the tunnel there. We start kind of pushing this system off to the east. And by 5 o'clock, looks like the model is telling us this will be mostly to our east. There could still be some drizzly conditions here. It's going to be cooler for sure, but most of the rain, at least, should be to our east by that point. So here's the forecast today. Obviously, we got plenty of rain to go around, mid-40s for your highs. Tuesday, not much warmer and a little bit breezy with that north breeze of 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting to 20 to 25 miles per hour there. We get to Wednesday, 51 degrees, a little bit warmer, but still got that north wind, still looking at some partly cloudy skies. Wednesday night, though, we drop down into the low 30s, possibly upper 20s for some areas. I don't think we're looking at a major freeze at this point, but again, cover the plants, that kind of thing. Thursday night, realistically, honestly, I would say cover the plants really any of these nights, especially if you're in those low-lying areas where the cool air kind of just gets there and sits. Generally, you'll be 2, maybe sometimes 3 degrees cooler than the rest of the area. Thursday, 54 degrees. We kind of start to warm up a little bit, but not before another system arrives on Friday. Takes us down to 52. Saturday, we're not even out of the 40s with partly sunny skies and north winds returning. And then Sunday, 52 degrees, but not before 31 degrees is our low Saturday night. So another light freeze for the area. So any of these nights, any area, especially, like I say, those low-lying areas, could drop into the freezing territory there. So just be aware of that and be ready for any of those conditions to possibly harm some of those more sensitive plants and things. But for today, obviously, we're just looking at that rain. I think that we do get rid of most of the rain, at least, by 5 or 6 o'clock tonight. So stay tuned for further updates on the rainy conditions we have today, as well as that next system coming in towards the end of the week.